Hello everyone and welcome back to Off. Today we're going to be tackling the final boss. I would like to buy a couple things first though, because we actually got a lot of money from that sugar fight. Wait, you can buy more of these? I don't know why you would want to, but that's kind of funny. Let's see, Neglect, Tunic. We haven't gotten a Tunic for the batter in a while. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Let's see. Offensive. Defensive. I got the Kashihira bat. How about a couple epidermises? Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and equip those. Yeah, we haven't equipped the Tunic in a while. That is way better. I think the rest of the money I'll use to buy like fortune tickets, because we used a lot in that last battle. I forget how difficult this final boss is, but I'd like to be prepared. Good. A single credit left. Alright. We're ready. Let's do this. Are you sure you want to enter? Chapter 1. The Queen. The first thing she said was, "You're finally here, Batter. The wait for your arrival has been a long one. But your wait was in vain. You will do not but raise trouble here. Return home." Always keeping his icy assurance, the Batter said. "That's what I did. This here is the cradle of my father. Your guardians have fallen. You're now the queen of a kingdom that no longer exists." Surprised, but not at all taken aback, she asks, "Why have you destroyed this nation that I have rebuilt?" The answer was simple. You've never been in this place to do even the slightest thing. Your role was to take care of him. You have failed your task. Now, because of you, I must complete my sacred mission." Continually withstanding the attacks that the Batter had brought into the monotonous dialogue between them, the Queen called a spade a spade. "I have done all this for him. I truly wish for my children to be happy. We were so busy preparing the birthday party that we forgot who it was for." The response eradicated the patience of the Queen. "You have ruined the carnival, Batter. I will not let you lay a hand on the son we have brought into this world. Today, you will fall." So here we have the Queen. Alright. First things first. Now, there are actually 4 enemies here. Vader Iloha. Iloha. There we go. Vader Iloha, the Queen. Unknown health, unknown CP, 4th boss. We also have Delta, Sigma, and Ipsilon. Royal add-ons. Unknown health, unknown CP. Now, something kind of cool about this fight is that, this boss... There is nothing but void after me. This boss also has add-ons. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. This boss has add-ons by your side, kind of like how we do. Now, one thing you need to be a little bit careful about is that her particular add-ons are more defensive than our offensive ones. That's the way I've seen a lot of people describe this as. So you're going to be expecting her to kind of heal. There's nothing but void after me. You're going to be expecting her to kind of heal a lot, to use them to kind of buff herself up a lot, do stuff like that. It gets kind of ridiculous, but keep doing that for some reason. Once again, from what I remember, this fight is not too deadly. In my opinion, I think the worst thing about this fight is the fact that, I don't even have too much health either. The fact that the screen is black, which actually makes it kind of difficult to, let's see. Oh, wait, okay. Which actually makes it a little difficult to tell who you're actually targeting and whose turn it is. If you can do Sugar, though, you can do this. This is not the hardest final boss out there. I do really like the symbolism behind it, though. I'm not sure if it's obvious by now, but, this game has one of those... There's nothing but the void after me. This is one of those games that has a lot of, ways to interpret it, given just how many strange things are going on through the game. And I personally have a theory for this game that's kind of boosted by this fight. I'll talk about that during the credits, though. Alright. Now it's only her left. Let's go ahead and heal, though. Third base... Actually, no. Second base is fine enough. I don't have nearly that much health that it's actually worthwhile to go for third base. I'm glad I have it, though. You never know when I might just be dropped down to 1 health. Let's go ahead and just raise everyone's health, then. I'm just gonna have them keep using Long Chain anyway. Nice. You know, this game also has a lot... This is one of those games with an absurdly large level cap, too. I want to say you can continue to learn skills upwards to, like, level, like, 45 or something. And we're only, like, level 15, I think. And once again, it's not the longest game. It doesn't need to be. I actually really like the length. This game does not overstay its welcome. And honestly, it's a nice story. It comes in, it does what it needs to do. I love this game a lot. I wish there was a little bit more to it, but I love this game. Anyway, special home run. He's not even attacking you much during the section either, which I think kind of just further exemplifies the kind of point I'm going to make when it comes to my personal theory with this game. So again, this is a game with like a million different ways to interpret. Oh, I meant to use a special home run. Whatever. You've been wrong since the beginning. You know, the problem with Alpha having so much power behind him is that he uses CP very quickly. I might have Epsilon heal him after this, when his turn comes up. Well, there's the last one. I am gravely disappointed. Oh, she can put you to sleep, too. Forgot about that. Unfortunately, Omega is the healer. I'm just going to wait for him to wake up. I think we're almost... Yep, there we go. Adversaries purified. That was very irresponsible on your part, Batter. I even made a big cake for the party tonight. Do you want some coffee, my love? Queen of the Flies, it's time to join your disciples. It all went wrong. Time to forget about it in dream sweet dreams. Look, he has your eyes. They are full of fear. Now we're in a new section. We have Chapter 0. The Batter. Is the moth in the background changing each time too? It kind of looks like it. Surprised that I noticed that now, but whatever. I'm here. This is hard to do, by the way, fighting the baby. But, wide angle. Hugo, a little boy. Unknown health, unknown CP. I don't think this character can do much. Said defend. All he can do is guard. I've buffed Alpha like 3 times. I don't know why I keep doing that, but... Adversaries purified. I'm scared of the dark. From now on, there will be no more darkness. And now we've actually seen it happen in real time. The world became pure as we killed the Guardian. For a second I thought maybe you could get something back there. Apparently not. Now everything is gray here as well. Stop right there, you imposter. I must say that I have placed the blindest of confidences, the solidness of hopes and most sincere beliefs in you. We can well say that I have earned, I have erred to the bones. But the real betrayal is rather the one who lies beyond the eye of this cat. What have you done, Game Dog? Is the opaque mist of the surrealistic frame really your excuse for killing wife and child? You have not purified this place. You have destroyed it, eradicated it. You have immersed it in a pristine nothingness. It's better like that. I should not have lent my hand. I should have detected the black flame that consumed your soul from the beginning. Game Dog, join me. Expiate the sins with me that we are guilty of by preventing this monster from completing his work. Don't do it. I need you in order to purify this world. The time has now come to render your final and futile judgment. We have two endings. We have the ending in which we kill the we side with the batter, and the ending in which we side with the judge. I would like to do the batter first, because I actually would like to show off both of these. Too bad for you, Game Dog. You will die in control of your evil marionette. It is time for you to wave goodbye to what little you have left of your existence. And now we must fight the judge. Kind of crazy, too, how this is technically the first enemy of the game as well. Anyway, the judge. Pablo. Feline Avenger. Unknown health, unknown CP. Final boss. Alright, I think this is one of the hardest fights in the game. It's very tricky, but I do like it a lot just because of how difficult it does get. It also has that sort of Undertale thing where, like, you feel like it kind of deserved it too. Like, you killed a kid, so you get the hardest boss in the game as a result. You have blinded me. That's not too bad. Is that gonna hit? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm scanning our health real quick. I kind of want Epsilon to heal himself. There we go. Uh, 300. Oh, I meant him. Yeah, whatever. Oh, there we go. Maybe that isn't the hardest fight. I don't know. I remember that being a bit more difficult. This, it's over. Escaping from your purpose is impossible. One last thing to do. The switch is currently on. The switch is now on off. Now, before I move on, I actually want to make an executive decision to mute the game audio right here. I think the credits are next. Yes, I don't think you can hear them. The reason why I'm doing this is because, for some reason, during the credits, they play Somewhere Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz, which I believe is a copyright song, and simply put, I don't want to risk that kind of thing, so whatever. I'll leave a link to the song in the description, though, if you would like to listen to it, and I'd recommend you do. It's a very good song from a classic movie. So anyway, that was Off by Morta's Ghost. Now, that ending is kind of hard to watch, but it's well, no buts about it. It is very hard to watch, but I personally have a fan. Well, okay, let me explain this. This is one of those games in which there are a million ways to interpret it. And I actually have yeah, there we go, right there. There's the credit. I personally have a theory. Okay, here's my personal theory as to what all this is meant to all this is meant to represent. I feel that off symbolizes an abusive relationship, an abusive marriage, if you will, where the husband is the abuser who is the batter. During that ending cutscene, the queen and the batter actually fight, and they mention being married several times as well. And several times in the room, they also explain how the queen, and especially Hugo, the son, would like to get as far away from the batter as possible. And that's kind of something you see in abusive relationships all the time. Also, about Hugo, the child, sometimes when couples are in an abusive relationship like that, the child will be left out. Like they'll kind of be pushed off to the side, kind of being neglected while the whole ordeal is going on, which is honestly one of the last things. Well, in the long run, that may or may not actually hurt the child even more, because they're just going to be confused and feel neglected about that because they are. And this is where the Guardians come into my personal theory. I think that the Guardians represent the only friends Hugo is able to make in this whole ordeal. Because I don't have any personal experience with this, but I hear that, well, living with parents who are going through an abusive relationship is very difficult for a lot of reasons, and that I feel that ending is somewhat meant to signify that. Again, this is mere personal fan theory on my part. Like, again, there are 1.5 million ways to interpret this game's story. Oh, there we go. This is the game's true ending. Okay, credits are over now. I think Judy Garland has stopped singing. Let me just raise the volume, make sure. Yeah, she has. Okay, let's turn the volume back on. You have won the Ares card. Well, no, you have the Ares card. You have won the right to see the game's true ending. Meanwhile, in a parallel dimension. Radum, we are the space apes. Everything happens just as we've foreseen. Now that the world is completely white thanks to Game Dog, we can finally build our giant vicious robot factory. And like that, we can defeat our nemesis, the flying brains from planet Aris. Ha ha ha. Yeah, just like a 5-second silly cutscene you get if you... That's what happens if you get the Ares card. You get that. It's kind of silly, but it's... whatever. Anyway, we're not done quite yet. I would like to go back in real quick, and I would like to show you the ending you get if you side with... I gotta buy all that stuff again, don't I? I would like to show you the ending you get if you side with the judge instead. So I will meet you guys back there. Alright, we're back. Let's side with the judge this time, for a special ending. The choice was, even though pathetically useless, I think, the right one. And now, batter, taste our Revanicus thirst for justice of no avail. Now look at this! Look at the batter! What? This is what a lot of people use to also... Wait a second, does he have a scan? No, he doesn't. But he does have a lot of really cool things, though. I'm going to use Aneurysm Rupture. There we go. I think he has the exact same like skills as him as well, or objects. Yeah, we basically have his inventory. This is another thing a lot of people use to signify, or to say signifies the fact that the batter is sort of a monster. Because look at him, he is actually a monster. Ugh. That's a ridiculous looking sprite. I really like that, though. I think it would have been really interesting if there was like a new game plus you played as that or something, but whatever. Your demented crusade ends here. Die, batter, with the eternal souvenir of not having conducted your sad scheme to its end. It's too late. Everything is lost. I know, but I prefer this over your victory. Hence, nothing remains except for our regrets. Oh, wait. Mute it. Oh, perfect. I think I got it just in time. Yep, we have Judy Garland again. Anyway, so yeah, that was off. From here, it's pretty much identical. The cred's gonna play again, and I think we're gonna get that monkey ending as well, as silly as that is. So again, that was off by Mortis Ghost. I really love this game. Like, back when I was first getting into the internet, because we all have, like, a story like this, this was one of the first kind of strange games that I've seen. A game that just kind of goes out of its way to be unique, and given that... Huh? Oh, right, there's the judge this time. Okay, I guess this is a little bit different. Yeah, given the time I saw this, there have been I haven't really seen that many games that go this out of their way to just be odd for the sake of being odd. Like, I haven't seen a game this abstract before, and honestly, it baffled me that it was free as well. Like, I was so used to paying for my games at that point, too. Suffice to say, this game may be one of the reasons why I'm such a big indie fan nowadays, because, honestly, if someone with a help of a few friends can make something like this on his own, and make it free, too, like... That just shows a lot for the indie scene. And it may be one of the reasons why I like this why I like these kinds of games so much. It hasn't aged perfectly, but it's still really cool. Wait, there are voice credits? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. It hasn't voiced perfectly, but I still really enjoy this game, and I recommend that anyone out there who is a fan of like RPG Maker or wants to get into kind of indie games in general, or just wants something a little bit strange to play, definitely look at Off. It's a fun game. It's very easy to find. It's free again, and I just love this game. I really like everything about it. The characters are memorable. I love the pencil artwork of the game. The sprite work is well done. Like, just everything about this game I really like. All of you who encouraged me and motivated me to complete Off. That's something, that's sometimes all you need, just a little encouragement. Ugh. I haven't actually looked at these credits in a while either. Oh, there's a bunch of his blogs right there if you're interested. Yeah, 2008. That was like right when I was getting into the internet. Then a couple years later, I started Let's Plays as well, which is interesting. You can tell this is old because he's linking a MySpace account. My goodness. Ugh. I wonder what Morris Ghost is doing now. I think he has a Twitter, but I don't think I've ever seen him post something on it in quite some time. Yeah, I think this part is identical. I'll play through it again anyway. You know, I hear that canonically, that's the canonical ending. Which is a little bit more ridiculous to me. I hear a lot of people don't really like that ending, but whatever. What can you do? Yeah, so that was Off. Thanks for watching.